We all tend to look at what others are doing and think, why not me? But often, we're comparing our whole real life, with all its worries and hard work, to just what they show us. Welcome to our show, where we explore how our minds work.
That's right. And today, we're going to talk about something that affects all of us, comparing ourselves to others without losing ourselves. That's the topic for our 8th episode.
Our goal for this episode is simple: to understand why these comparisons are often not the full story, and most importantly, to learn how to turn them into helpful tips for our own journey.
That's a key point. Sometimes we look at others to see how well we're doing, how we look, or even how fast we're going in life. But, as you mentioned earlier, we forget that we're comparing our whole experience, with all our hard work, our worries, and our challenges, to just one small piece of someone else's life.
That's it. We see everything behind the scenes of our own lives, but we only see the show others put on. We don't see the hard work, the past mistakes, or even the times they felt like giving up before they found success.
And this feeling is even bigger because of social media. Everyone carefully chooses what they share online. A perfect picture or a big success might not show the whole story.
No, it doesn't show the tools they used, the times they messed up before, or even how much effort they put in. Comparing can be inspiring if it gives us a clear idea of what to do, but it's not good if it makes us think, I'm not good enough.
So, this is where putting it into practice becomes super important. How can we make these comparisons not feel like a heavy burden, but instead, a helpful way to learn?
The first step, when you find yourself comparing, is to figure out exactly what you're wishing for. Is it a special skill? A strong friendship? Maybe some freedom you see? Or a bit of recognition?
Once you know what it is, the next question is, what little thing can I do right now that would get me closer to that feeling or goal? It's a really practical question.
Exactly. If you wish you were better at public speaking, the small step isn't becoming a famous speaker overnight. It might be signing up for a speaking club or practicing in front of your mirror.
And sometimes, the best thing to do is step back. If looking at a certain social media account or watching some shows makes you feel stressed or not good enough, it's totally okay to take a break from it for a while.
It's like keeping your mind clean. You're allowed to protect yourself from things that hurt you, even if they don't bother other people. What matters most is how you feel inside.
But it's important to remember these ideas have limits. These tips are helpful, but they aren't magic fixes for everything.
Absolutely. Feeling good about yourself is tricky, and it's not just about one simple trick. If you keep feeling down, or if you're really, really sad or worried, it's totally okay, and even a good idea, to talk to a grown-up who helps with feelings.
Here's a really important message. Asking for help isn't weak at all. It shows you're smart and brave. A grown-up who helps with feelings can give you just the right support and even more helpful ideas.
To finish up our thoughts, we want to leave you with this question. Did your last comparison help you find a clear path forward? Or did it just make you feel bad about yourself?
That's a wonderful question. It reminds us that comparing isn't always a bad thing. It can be like a mirror for our dreams. The important part is to look past what you see on the outside. Then, turn any jealous feelings into something good you can do.
Remember, it's really hard to compare your whole journey with someone else's whole life. We rarely know everything about them. Instead, focus on what you can learn from people you admire. Then, take small steps that match what's important to you.
Thanks so much for listening to our show today. If you liked what we talked about, please subscribe and share it with your friends. We'll be back very soon with another new episode.